Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Neon. I am here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
And I am surprised that Kotaku is surprised that G4 is failing.
Yes.
Do these people live in a fantasy land where they think the money comes from
The sky?
The sky? Because they're not bringing the views. They actively chase their audience away. They had millions of dollars pumped into this debacle, and they're lucky if they can break 15, 20,000 views in a day on YouTube.
Yeah, meanwhile, people out of their house are kicking their ass.
10, 20, 30 times. Yeah, and they have to be paying attention. So we're gonna talk about this. If you haven't seen the story, Kotaku wrote an article last night. G4 TV hit with major layoffs. We did a video on G4 just like a week ago, and we were actually kind of late to the party, but they've lost their president. They've been laying people off for months, and Kotaku has been covering this, but they're surprised.
I don't know how you're surprised. We've all been calling it. We've called it multiple times.
It's like, this is not sustainable. At the very beginning, we were looking at the views and the amount of money that they pumped into this, and we're like, this is not sustainable.
But one of their main people jumped ship too, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, duh. I mean, I don't understand how more clear it could be.
So let's talk about this situation with the zombified version of G4 TV. Before we get into it any further, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. Over 275,000 subs.
Woo!
Thank you for the support. Speaking of support, you have a little over a week yet to back Crimson Wren on Indiegogo. This is I hesitate to call it an all ages book, but let's say it's a throwback to the 1980s, and it is a PG-13 book. People have been asking if it's
Yeah, it's not like
kid-friendly.
it is kid friendly, but it's not a little kiddie book.
It's not a kiddie book at all.
You know, like Gravity Falls is like for kids, but adults love it too because they relate to it. It's kind of like that.
Kind of like that. So yeah, so we're at almost $60,000 on that. We'll probably leave it in demand for a little bit. Talked about maybe putting it on Kickstarter for a couple of weeks too, if people would prefer to back over there. But the book is basically done, just has to be lettered and printed, and that's it. Over 130 pages. And this is our first step toward relaunching Shadowbinders and moving forward with that story. We're going to take a step back, tell the backstory, and then we're going to go.
Book 3 also.
And then we're working on book 3.
Shadowbinders. So the book 3 is coming.
It is coming. So let's talk about this. This happened last night, and Kotaku put this article up. You know, they said the home of X-Play and other shows now on Twitch faces big cuts. They're so surprised. I just want to show you before we get any further. This is X-Play on YouTube.
Yeah.
14,000 views. Oh, they had one good day. They had 41,000 views.
Well, there's another one, 41,000, but that's the max. Okay, but they're saying they're on Twitch, so they getting most of their views on Twitch now?
Well, no.
Oh.
No.
Oh! Okay.
No. Look, and then people came into our comments last video we did, and they were trying to defend it, and they're like, well, they're on cable, so a lot more people watch them on cable. I'm like, what, the same grandmas that watch the CW just happen to turn the video game show on in the background for their grandkids? They might. Doesn't mean they're actually watching it.
Wait. But if they're doing so well there, why did they spend so much money and effort to try to switch it off onto YouTube and Twitch as well? I mean, to me, if you're already on cable and you're doing really well there, and isn't it like on like Tubi or something?
Yeah, they're on different platforms. It's Comcast owns it.
I just don't understand. I don't understand because
I don't understand a lot of it either. It sounded good on paper. So here's what happened. They shut down G4 after a pretty successful run in, I think it was like 2012. And then it
used to be big.
It was a huge deal. It was like the only video game network TV show thing that was out there. It was kind of like when we were kids and they had like the Game Pro show. It was like having that, but like 24/7 and with more tits. So,
well, I was gonna say, I was looking at this photo, and other than it, there's hardly any women here.
But
there's like 4,
frosk,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
5 or 6.
1, 2, 3. Yeah. Oh my God, look at the misogyny. Look at all the racism.
Well, now you might get tits, but they might be man boobs.
Yeah, some of these guys, they have tits. I guarantee you they have tits.
Well, he's very perky in the front. I'm sorry.
That's Sessler, and he's not happy.
That way, he apparently being angry makes him happy because he's pointy. Anyway. Must be cold.
He's a little cold because he doesn't know where his next meal's coming from.
He looks kind of pissy. So.
He always looks pissy. Okay, so this is the problem. The problem is they got into it. There are multiple problems. The first problem is, and they were in such a good position, they got into this way too late. They're like, let's bring G4 back, but let's do it on the internet with YouTubes and Twitches and stuff. It's like, okay, that would have been cool like 10 years ago, except now individual people in their basements can do it better than you can with your millions of dollars.
With that much money, they should have been able to knock it out of the park. It should have been, slam dunk. They could have promoted it better. There's so many things they could have done. But it seems like they spent all this money on sets or something, and they didn't actually, or they could have hired people wanted to watch.
Nerdist, yeah, well, we're getting there. Nerdist does this too. Nerdist, which got picked up, bought by Legendary, has all these really expensive sets and shit. And I remember the last time I watched Nerdist was when they did the interview with Mark Waid, and they had him in this like posh set. And the Mary Sue tried this too, and they had the posh set, and all the production values were there, or whatever. Nobody watched the freaking videos because they knew it was fake corporate shit, And it's the same with this. This is, they're way late to the game. I don't know where the hell the money went, because really all you needed were a couple of good streamers and some money pumped into advertising, and your view count would have been good. So you don't know what the fuck you're doing.
These people should just take some of those millions and send it our way and just hire us as consultants.
We are a small channel run on a shoestring budget, and we get 10 times the view on any given day that they get.
You can buy us for $20 million.
Just give us the $20 million. Yeah, we'll go get a big ass set. So anyway. So that's strike one. Strike two, and it's the elephant in the room, and I'm not calling her an elephant, but let's just say that...
I thought you were talking about me.
No.
I'm just kidding.
You are bangable.
Oh, thank you. I was meaning the elephant.
We have two kids as a testament to that.
Hey, look, here's the thing. Some of her points, I think, were not wrong. But I think the way she did it was shitty. I think that it was really probably not something you should have put on air. You shouldn't have,
Go to your blog and bitch about it if you want to.
Right. It wasn't or on your personal whatever.
Yeah.
I don't think it should have been, it was a very smart thing to do. Because even the people who might not have treated her that way were probably insulted by some of the stuff she said and the way it was done. So.
Yeah, so let's talk about this. This is the thing. So right out of the gate, so people were actually excited that G4 TV was coming back. I was actually kind of excited that G4 TV was coming back. Because I'm like, if they can roll the clock back about 10 or 15 years and give people a network that is just video games without all if they could not go down the Polygon Kotaku road, okay, and just give us gaming news, game reviews, industry news, and a little bit of cheesecake here and there, and just do it like you used to do it back in the day, people would come back, they'd support you, because God knows there's a market for it, right? That's what people want. They want things to roll back like 10 or 15 years. Oh no, we can't do that.
It's current year.
It's current year. So we gotta restart G4, and right out of the gate, we gotta start with the fucking politics.
See, that's where there. As soon as you did that, you just stick with games.
Even people that agree with you. And I'm not just pointing out, Frosk and Cessler.
Well, to be fair, most people will agree that, many of us aren't as bangable as Olivia Munn.
I'm not as bangable as Olivia Munn. I mean, come on.
I think we all can agree on that one.
Now, is it problematic that she was playing Psylocke? I'm just saying, because, Asian appropriation.
There you go.
Anyway, so here's God. Okay, so here's the thing. Even people that agree with you, you push them away because they just want to sit down and watch you play a video game, or talk about a video game, or talk about a new system coming out. They don't watch damn politics. And here's every freaking video game website has gone down the political path.
We're telling you how to fix it for free.
To their own detriment. Even channels that used to be about reviewing technology and stuff have decided to wade in on the politics. Because let's be honest, after 2016, the world broke. And that's all people apparently give a shit about. You go Rolling Stone. We did the video yesterday. Rolling Stone. Music magazine, right? Wrong answer. It's all Trump shit. Their top 5 posts are all Trump.
They probably did a review on a controller, but it was a problematic controller because it was red and it wasn't blue.
it's too white. This controller is racist. Look, when you've got freaking Kotaku and Polygon writing articles about the damn PlayStation 5 being fun, but we can't have fun because the world's burning.
Yeah, that was
That's their fucking review.
That's funny.
You deserve to get shut down. I don't know where. Now I'm going to get really pissed because this is a surprise. Do these people not pay any attention to where the money actually comes from?
No.
That is every company, whether it's a website or a comic book publisher or a movie studio.
We have seen all these places just completely lose money right and left. And for the longest time, it was like, do these companies just like losing money? I just couldn't understand why they let it go so long.
The signs are there.
The end is near.
But the thing is, the signs are there. When you're working for a company, okay, that's business is to get views and get ad revenue, and you're pulling numbers like this. How can you sit there and look at me and tell me that you're surprised?
I don't
You're
understand
surprised that the money's running out. That the company has decided they don't want to give you any more welfare. That they're done. They're done with you. And we're living in an age right now where a lot of people were in for a very rude awakening because you had 8 years of venture capital and you didn't have to produce jack shit and you still got a job. All these tech companies are laying off. All these movie studios are hunkering down, right? And when you've got somebody like David Zaslav who's willing to cut a 95% finished movie because it's actually going to cost them more money to market it than they think it's going to bring them, when Comcast is hurting too, why the fuck do you think they're going to keep bankrolling your ass when this is the best you can do?
And the thing is, it could have all been avoidable. All you had to do was do your damn job and keep your personal hot takes out of it.
That's
all you had to do.
This is what makes me so angry about this.
People were all about it when it came back. The numbers were great, and then it went.
This is that Frosk?
Help me! That was just people. That was any of these people here.
Yes, oh my god. This was so easy. This was so easy not to fuck up.
It was already set up. Everything was there.
Already, the car was running. The keys were in the ignition. You had people's interest. You're like, holy shit, G4 is coming back. God knows we need G4 now more than ever because it's all Kotaku and Polygon and IGN.
We want some real journalism and gameplay.
And just fun. We just want
fun. Yeah.
You had such, and we've got like a whole bunch of money we're going to put into it. I'm like, holy shit, they could actually do it if they were, how do you fuck that up? Politics.
They found out how to fuck it up.
They found out how to fuck it up. If it were me, I'd be like, as soon as Frosk opened her mouth or Sessler opened his mouth, I'd be like, shut the fuck up and talk about Zelda. Go play Zelda. Do you know how to play Zelda? Or somebody play it and then...
You can't say that because that's misogyny.
Well, I'm talking about Sessler. Do you know how to play Zelda? Because that's what people want to see. They want to see your ass playing Zelda and talking about Zelda and talking about shit. They don't want to see...
No, what brought them the views was when they had eye candy on.
Tits.
Yeah.
So play Zelda and then get some tart to come in dressed up like Zelda in a bikini or some shit. I don't care.
You can have a girl that's a gamer on here like they used to.
Amber. They brought Amber on the phone. They're like, oh my God, the racist and the sexist.
I know, that's what I'm talking about. But I'm just saying, there can be people that play games. I mean, you know what? Make it fair. Why aren't some of these men playing a video game in a thong?
Do you want to see these guys in a thong?
No, but okay, but you have to be hot to be a woman on here. They need a couple. There's a couple guys there that might look okay in a thong. Not many, but there's a couple. I'd pay to maybe.
No,
not really. Well, maybe that guy.
Right.
That guy maybe.
He's pretty buff, maybe.
Maybe him, yeah. But I'm just like, you should make it. You should make. I can't see this guy. He's turned away. You should make it fair. You could go on about how many. Okay, you keep going on about how many gamers are women now, and that's why they have these women on here complaining and stuff, and how many gamers are women. And if that's the case, how come it's always the women that are expected to be hot for views? Why aren't the men expected to be hot for views? Because you just got done saying there are so many female gamers you're trying to appeal to. Well, maybe as a female gamer, I want to see a hot dude talk about gaming.
You want to get Charlie Cox and Henry Cavill.
I'd watch that. I'd pay for that.
Playing wrestling games in real life. VR wrestling.
I'd pay for that.
You would. That's okay. As long as you take your aggression out on me afterwards. That's all I care about. So yeah, I guess just as a business owner, we have multiple businesses we don't talk about on the YouTube because of crazy ass stalkers. But as a business owner, I'm like, how do you fuck this up? Mm-hmm. It's so easy. I would be livid. I'd be like, shut your damn mouth and talk about the video
What
games.
sucks is there's probably some people among this group that are actually doing their job and doing it well.
I'm sure they are, but
And then they get screwed too.
yeah.
Because some people can't keep their mouths shut to keep politics out of it.
And now nobody wants to bang G4 TV because now you're just all fucked. Anyway, let's go to Kotaku. Kotaku, I'm shocked they're shocked. Finally, we're gonna get to the fucking article. At least somewhere between.
Clownfish TV rambles too much.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Go watch another channel. I don't care. Whatever. Anyway, I'm in a mood. At least somewhere between 20 and 30 staff members were laid off at G4 TV today, according to 3 sources familiar with the business. 3 laid off people. Video game talk show network from the 2000s was resurrected on streaming platforms like Twitch, as well as cable TV, but now faces major upheaval less than a year later. Can't imagine why. I truly cannot imagine the company continuing to produce our slate of content without the people we lost today.
Because you're not. You're going to be rolling to something else.
You're done. You are done. You just don't know it yet.
Oh, the streams are canceled.
They canceled the streams.
But I mean, did they get rid of the people that were on the streams?
Due to unforeseen circumstances. But they're going to give them 6 months of severance. I mean, come.
Holy shit, where do you go to a company that give you 6
I
months of
don't know.
severance?
I'm sitting here thinking, like, I got laid off. I was management. They said
You were
that-
on salary.
I was on salary. They talked about how they basically showed up and the HR person was there. I'm like, look, guys, you go to work one day and HR is there with an envelope and a box, an empty box. That's your box. Mm-hmm. You're putting your shit in that box and they're escorting you out of the business.
Yeah, at least they got 6 months severance. You didn't even get that.
Yeah. So G4's finances have been in bad shape for some time. I
Wonder why.
I cannot imagine why. I mean, if they're making between, how can they not pay a rate? If they're making between $5 and $77 in a day, well, that should be enough money to split 25 ways, 30 ways. Everybody gets $1. You get $1 and you get $1.
There's this funky little thing that you might have learned about in school called cause and effect. Like, this is it.
How in the hell did they not see this coming? They talk about, Russell Aaron's leaving, and they said that she had unrealistic revenue goals. No, she did. I don't think she had unrealistic revenue goals. I think she was getting pressure from Comcast, and they were like, why is this shit show not performing?
It just gets better and better. Staff felt blindsided. One source said, due to lack of clear goals for measuring success, it's not that hard.
Making money.
You keep saying
making money.
They're blindsided. All I keep thinking is that one kid from that special with the friends, and he's looking around like, where are my friends at? That's what I keep thinking of when I hear this. We're blindsided. Clear goals for success. You measure success by, are you getting views? Are we making money? It's not hard. It's not rocket science.
Look, Wednesday we made $0. How do you split that 30 ways?
I'm like, it's not.
What the fuck are you smoking? How do they fail like this?
So they're gone because Comcast probably demanded results for the money.
Yes.
And then they're like, well, they weren't clear about what success is. Success is when people actually watch your damn fucking show.
How do you have that much money and that much promotion and fail that hard? I have seen YouTubers who suck ass get more views than that. And I'm not, just people that are just like pissing around in their garage.
Okay, so after Aaron's left, they had this Joe Marsh come in, who sources say was only interested in finding ways to slash the budget.
What? When they're making $77 a day, that is bank.
And I'm like,
what the fuck?
They're like acting like it's, because that's what they're interested in, because that's what they're hired to do.
I don't understand. I don't understand how any adult working any job in any business doesn't understand that when the money runs out, the jobs run out.
People weren't wanting to watch a satirical ex-play God of Work? Yeah.
That sounds like a lot of fun. Just show tits and talk about games. That's all you had to do.
And by tits, to be fair, so we're not saying misogyny. I'm completely fine with seeing man tits too.
Well-oiled,
And we're just keeping it fair.
Man tits. Yeah,
just
whatever.
To keep it fair.
Beefcake. If you had the Beefcake Bros and they were playing God of War in their hottie pants or whatever, you'd get the women and the gay men.
Well, you know what? I was going to say. Plus, the women, they're like, well, because of misogyny. Hey, I guarantee you there's a lot of female gamers out there who are lesbians who are more than happy to watch Olivia Munn or these other women play games. I'm just like, I'm just saying, keep it fair across the board, across the orientations here.
I hate to break it to you, but most people who like to have sex, like to look at attractive people
They're attracted to.
that they're attracted to, but that's not really what the channel's about, but also is what the channel's about.
That's just diversity and inclusion right there. I mean, that's all I'm speaking to.
You can have people of all genders and sexual orientations and religions and social status, as long as they're hot.
As long as they're hot. On there playing games, I'm sure there's an audience for that.
Grease up the furries, grease up the beefcakes, call it joysticks, and you know, full throttle gaming, whatever works. Here's the thing: you had millions of dollars. You literally like the Joker. You lit fire to millions of dollars. You know what we could do with millions of dollars? We could do a fucking better job than you did.
Oh, you know, we would actually do like a gaming thing that was about gaming.
About gaming.
I know, it's a novel concept.
Maybe a little bit of tits.
Well, you know what? You don't. Who's yours? I mean, I
No,
put
God,
mine
no.
on there, but I don't think you'd want that. No, but like
I would not want that. We would have to rent tits.
TNA aside.
Your tits aren't for sale.
TNA aside. They could have just done gaming and fun things, and it didn't matter what people look like playing the games as long as it was fun and it was entertaining and it was not political. They could have done that and they probably would have won. They didn't. We're just making a joke about TNA, but just, you know, even not taking TNA out of it, they could have won.
So the relaunch was the brainchild of the son of the Comcast CEO.
Well, then that person's not getting fired.
Well, no, he left in March.
Oh, that's right.
Daddy, when I was a little boy, I used to watch X play. Can we bring it back, Daddy? Can we bring it back? Sure, we'll bring it back.
Here's several $1 million.
Here, son, have $20 million and light it on fire.
We need to be like our kids. Okay, you give me a business plan and we'll talk. We would.
Yeah, was that the Shaq? Was it Shaq?
Yes.
Was that Shaq? Was that the show
Yes.
you watched? Yeah, where he's basically like, cool, I'll invest in your business. You give me a plan. Like, wait,
Isn't
what?
it?
What? I gotta give Daddy a plan? It's like, yes, because
I'm trying to teach you for real life.
I guess this investors want a freaking plan.
It's just, I don't know. I just can't, I guess, the shocker isn't that this all happened. The shocker is that they're surprised.
No, they shouldn't be surprised. This is faux surprise, okay? Because the people working at Kotaku and Polygon, you're next. You're all
I'm
next.
sure they know that.
What, Scott? I can't believe it. Yeah, so we're gonna wrap this shit up.
Yeah.
That's it. We're Clownfish Gaming. We're gonna be what G4 was supposed to be.
Oh, what are we gonna do?
And we'll
that?
do it on-
We're gonna figure time for that.
We'll make it work. We'll hire some tits.
I don't want. That's not fair. You need to hire tits of both genders.
We will. We'll be multi-gendered
You
tits.
both play in tight tank tops, and no, I'm just kidding. I'd actually rather see someone who actually can play and actually have fun and actually explain things in a non-political, this is fun or this sucks way.
This is where we're at with gaming journalism. This is where we're at with these video game sites. Like, I would like to get a gamer to stream who actually plays video games and doesn't talk about politics. And that's hard to do. Are we gonna wrap it up?
Please do.
All right, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. We'll talk later.
Bye.